My name is Mark Panzik. I'm the Construction Operations Manager for Vista Homes. It typically starts with reviewing each day's expenditures the prior day and forward looking into the next day's expenses. I game plan with the team throughout the day, the construction team as well as the purchasing team. Oversee land development activities, daily interaction with contractors, as well as quality control, among other things. Typically, I wrap up at the office and kind of close out from there and head home. But some long days for sure, that's a typical day. What gets me really going on is seeing somebody move into a new home and be excited. I mean, that's really what it's all about. There's a lot of parts of this business that personally excite me, but that being the biggest one. Obviously, without the customer, then I don't have a job and we're not building homes. So that's the best part of the business. I always kind of joke that one of the best sounds that I've ever heard is the tailgate of a dump truck closing. So that means that good things are happening and homes are being built. So again, the excitement of moving somebody in and them taking in, and seeing a finished product and the quality and the time that went into building that home. I've been doing pre-construction meetings with all the homeowners. So if you come in and you purchase early on, you would meet me fairly early in the process. If you purchased a home a little bit further along, you would likely interact more daily with my superintendents out in the field. The sales team provides my number to all of the customers. So if you feel like you're ever in a position, if they feel like they're frustrated or they have questions or they just generally, expectations and anything for me, the products in the home that I can help explain to them, that I'm available to them. I also usually follow up at the end and make sure that they're happy with obviously the home and the quality they've been provided. Home building here, I've worked in other places as many of us have, and I brought a lot of experience with me over here. One of the things that we're really big on is communication. Throughout the process, we will do bi-weekly calls to make sure that the end goal is to educate the consumer on what they're getting. So we'll do 4 meetings throughout the process. We'll do a pre-construction meeting. If you purchase at that point, we'll actually walk the site. Explain to you drainage, site work, how the home's going to be set up. We'll get into confirming your options. Then we'll move on to the pre-drywall. A home's that's typically at this stage here where the studs are up, the mechanicals are in, we can walk through. I can explain to you the products that are being used in there that might be a little bit different than, say, somebody else within the market, the windows, the type of lumber that we use on the subfloor and things of that nature. We'll move forward as we get closer to the closing, and you'll do a new home orientation. I'll actually walk you guys through. The homeowner gets walked through. We'll come through the home. We'll review the finish of the home. We'll also look at the function of the home and make sure, again, you'll hear me use the word education. I will educate you on how to function everything within the home. Then approximately about a week after that, I'll bring you back. If there were any items of concern, they'll be addressed by that point. We'll bring you back and we will close you 100% complete. That is the goal of this team, is to make sure that, especially in today's world where people are just so busy, or they're working from home, and we take it for granted that if you're working from home, you're available. But the reality of it is you're in your bonus room with the door shut and you're on a conference call. You don't have time for us to come back and finish things that we should have done the first time. And I think that in general, a lot of builders they fail the consumer and the homeowner at that point. And that's really a huge thing for me is I always joke that honestly, I want you happy, I want to shut the door. And when I see you again, it's for a barbecue or something like that. But other than that, I don't ever want to see you again. But that's the high level process that we run. The Vista difference is process. Everything can be worked through as part of a process. So if we use the word customer satisfaction and we just simply focus on customer satisfaction, we would likely fail. It's really half a dozen things that add up to make customer satisfaction. So when I say process, that's what I mean.